Hello there everyone again, it's Hot Rod doing another review for you. This time it's of animated Blurr, kindly donated by someone to me to do a review of, because I didn't want to buy the toy because I didn't like Blurr in G1. Oh god, do I not like Blurr in G1. So I was kind of on principle refusing to buy Blurr here. And I wish I hadn't, and now I can't really find them anywhere. Blurr is a great toy. This is a fantastic, fantastic toy. The overall toy is wonderful. The car is sensational. I absolutely love this car, and it's very clearly based on Transtech Cheetor. Even the robot mode is based on Transtech Cheetor, and I just think this is a really, 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 really nice car. Who isn't clipped together there for some reason at the bottom. I just transformed him as well. The car is really cool looking. It's kind of got a Batmobile kind of feel to it. I'm talking the kind of Paul Dini era Batman, the cartoon. Very, very sleek, matches with the animated kind of styling. Comes with some nice detailing as well, some kind of Tron-esque sort of lines here. And a little bit there on these kind of rims and in the wheels. And one thing I really like about the wheels is they is hollow. I don't know why I like that. I can get my finger in. Woohoo! But I think that's really cool. And they actually do have a little kind of bit of plastic there, so these don't move, but these little kind of trims do, or the little rims here do. And he rolls quite nicely. The overall look is very kind of aerodynamic and sleek, as you can see there. It's very, very thin. And he also has translucent blue here and here. The lights on the back are painted, and the glass is glossy black, beautifully glossy black, and then some dark blue here, with the remainder being traditional sort of light blue Blurr with the Elite Guard symbol there. And it's really, really nice. One thing that's weird about the design is the wing mirrors are there, so even if there is someone sitting, I don't know how they would see objects that are supposed to be looking closer than they are. On top it looks great. Not all animated toys are as good as Soundwave or Sentinel, well, not so much Sentinel Prime, but Soundwave or Magnus. Underneath there is very clearly a robot there. But it's not a big deal. He does come with a little feature at the front, which this whole area here clips off to become a kind of a shield / buzzsaw, and the buzzsaw can be deployed in vehicle mode. Why he would want to, I don't know. I guess because he has to get places fast to deliver your pizza. He'll cut through doors and people and the elderly and bus stops and even cows to bring that pizza in 30 seconds or less. So it is really nice. There's not an awful lot to say about the vehicle mode. I mean, there rarely is. This could have been a bit nicer in the back, I guess, because you can see the kind of, there's Blurr's head, you know. But you can't. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'd actually like to see this in Hot Rod colours, because I just think it's a really, really nice looking car. Or Elita 1 or RC. I'd love to see a repaint of this. I'm sure there are myriads of repaints already, but I'd like to see this as something else, just because the car is so nice. So that's really it. We'll move on to the robot mode now. And after a slightly finicky sort of transformation, but fairly realistic, considering, you know, you are getting something that's got a touch of the lockdowns, you have animated Blurr. And Blurr is absolutely sumptuous. This is one of the molds that they just got so right from animated, where they did not really fail. That being said, there are some slight issues with them, and they're generally in the arm area. Colour scheme wise, what you're getting is the same more or less in vehicle mode. However, you're getting an addition of a kind of a navy, a little bit more navy running throughout the body. The hands are molded into these the kind of door parts here, so you don't get any articulation in the wrist, which is a bit of a bummer. And then up here, see, these are kind of clamps. They're very similar to Sentinel Prime, and as a result, with this being the size it is as well, you get kind of limited articulation before they actually kind of slot out. Now that's not too bad, because, you know, that would only really kind of be a bit of a problem if you were going to be playing with this thing, playing the ass off of it. So you can achieve a couple of decent, really kind of nice kind of poses, but it is there, so just so that you are aware of it. What's really nice about it is you would think that this here would hinder the arm, but it's attached to that part there, so that actually spins as well, which is nice. Really adds to the posability in the forearms, which is really where all of the posability here is. It's in the forearms. They're all on ball joints, as you can see there. From head to toe, he's really nice. As you can see, he's very slender, very aerodynamic, and a vast improvement on the Generation 1 version. Again, the legs down here, you can just see that this is screaming with the unproduced Transmetal Cheetor. The legs remain hollow, and they're on ball joints as well. They can also they can move forward, in and out, bend at the knee, go like that, you know. And the waist does spin. What I really like about the feet is that they're basically kind of like both the front ends of cowboy boots, but each one is on a ball joint, so you can actually achieve a good number of poses with the feet, and he will be supported, which is really nice, you know. Okay, so maybe that one isn't working. But he is really cool, and the head is on a ball joint as well. The head also has the light piping on this guy is really unique. Normally we get light piping on the back of the head, okay? In this, we get it on the top along the sides of the crown, and they actually do project light through the eyes that really shine through very nicely. I don't know if you can see that there. Probably not, because the head is not in shot. And this little kind of spike is very soft, it's rubber. But this is on a ball joint as well, so you can pretty much achieve any sort of, you know, you can position it any way you want. And the neck will actually move as well. So he's such a really nice toy. Like, the animated line was a surprise for me, because I wasn't terribly interested in it, and then I've come across all these figures that are really nice, and he's one of them. This shield part can actually be stored in the back here on a peg, or on these two little pegs, so you can store it like this, which is kind of nice because it's kind of a crap weapon. But I actually quite like him with the shield in his arm there. Let's try and get that in. Not the first time I've had that problem. That just clips into place, so there he is with his shield intact. And what's nice is that you can also use the buzzsaw feature as well. The buzzsaw is kind of a weird weapon. I don't think it's supposed to be a weapon. I think it is supposed to be something so that he can kind of buzzsaw through stuff, cut a line through stuff. Because the character is supposed to be he's an information kind of courier. So, you know, that would make sense that he can get through things that normal people wouldn't be able to get through. But for me, I like it as a shield. I like the idea of Blurr being a kind of defensive sort of character, so I quite like that, just being in his hands as a shield. Really great toy. I can't recommend him enough. He's super posable, he's super thin. I mean, just look how thin he is. And he's like Lockdown in that the card doubles almost in size. So if you can get your hands on him, I'd highly recommend him. I think Modelmania have a few in stock at the moment, and they're, as I said before, we've been promoting as well, they've got that big sale coming up starting tomorrow. So if you can get in and you want this toy, go in and get him. I highly recommend him. He's one of the ones that would be, in fact I found all the Elite Guard figures are generally must-haves, including Safeguard, and he's one of them. He just was a really big surprise, and I really enjoy him. I think he's really cool, and I think you will too. So that's another review from me. I'm going to get this one sorted and upload it as soon as possible, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be coming back real soon with a ton of more reviews to do, including Blaze Master, the Ice Cream Twins, Jolt. Lots of Revenge of the Fallen coming this way that isn't available on the shelves normally. So it's going to be a busy week, and you'll be hearing from me soon. Take care.
You don't have to be crazy to do this, but it sure helps.